Good morning, students. My name is V. Jyoti, lecturer in zoology, Government Degree College for Women, Siddipet. Okay, today topic is stem cells. What is stem cells? Stem cells definition is the blastocyst cells which can be modified into varied another type of tissues through cells division or cell as stem cells. Or another definition also, the ovum and sperm fertilized to form zygote. This undergoes some divisions and form blastocyst. The cells of blastocyst are capable to modified into various another type of tissues. Like this, the cells which can modified into another type of tissues are called as stem cells. Okay, stem cells, a single cell that can produce replicate in cells. So it form to fertilize after zygote is formation. Zygote it undergoes blastocyst. Okay, blastocyst capable to modify various type of tissues like nerve cells and tissues and blood cells and another many cell types. Okay. Okay, next types of stem cells. Okay, mainly types stem cells are present in embryo as well as adult. So, stem cells adult and embryonic. Stem cells are present in embryonic as well as adult. Stem cells are very important to the organism. The embryonic stem cells can be modified into heart, lung, brain, skin and another tissue. Okay, stem cells are modified into heart, lungs, brain and skin and another tissue. So it form two types. First adult one are modified into or classified into two types or types of stem cell two types. First one is hemopoietic, another one is the mesenchymal. Hem means blood. So umbilical cord or blood, another form of bone and bone marrow. Okay, mesenchymal form bone and bone marrow, fat tissue and dental pulp. Okay, stem cells history. In 1998, Thomas Thomson's lab isolated the first human embryonic stem cells. Okay, so many scientists are okay, we say to continue. Okay, stem cells definition. What is stem cells? Stem cells are undifferentiated cells. Stem cells are classified into many types. Okay, another we go to slide. Okay, first we already discuss what is stem cells. Okay, stem cells characteristics. What are how they characteristic? Okay, blank cells are unspecialized, capable of dividing and renewal themselves for long period of time, have the potential to give rise to specialized cells type or differentiation. Okay, classification of stem cells. First one is totipotent stem cells, classified into four broad categories based on their ability to different. First one, totipotent cell. Second one is pluripotent cells, and third one is multipotent cells, and another unipotent also. Okay, stem cells. First one, totipotent. Totipotent means are found only in early embryos, which cell can form a complete organisms 1 or 3 days. Okay, complete organ is found only early stage, early embryonic. Okay, another definition also we need to. Okay, pluripotent. Pluripotent or pluripotent stem cells differentiated from totipotent cells. The cells that can be modified into all another type of except placenta are known as pluripotent stem cells except placenta. Okay, this totipotent is early embryons, it only embryon. Okay, except in the undifferentiated inner cells mass of the blastocyst 2 to 14 days and can form any of the over 200 different cell type found in the body. Stem cells can from most or all stem cells in the adult. Okay, multipotent stem cells. Okay, multipotent means multiple stem cells can differentiate from pluripotent. Multipotent can differentiate pluripotent stem cells. Multipotent stem cells can give rise to only a limited number of cell type. Okay, limited number. Okay, like some example of blood and adult stem cells are derived from fetal tissue cord. These cells are differentiated but can form a number of another tissue. Okay, example, hemopoietic stem cells. Hemopoietic stem cell form multipotent. Multi means many amount. RBC, WBC, platelets, it are multipotent only. So hemopoietic stem cell. This can be differentiated into RBC, WBC and blood platelets only. Okay, it's called multi. Okay, unipotent. Uni means unipotent stem cells are differentiated from multipotent cells, which unipotent stem cells give rise to single modified cell type. Okay, single modified uni. Okay, able to contribute to only one matured cell type but have the property of self renewal, which okay, example of the cells of mast tissue. The cells of mast tissue is the example of the unipotent. This can be differentiated into mast cell only. Okay, this was stem cells. First one, fertilized egg. Okay, fertilized means ovum, sperm fertilized to the zygote. After this undergoes some division and form is blastocyst. Okay, blastocyst before it form the totipotent stem cells. After from the blastocyst, okay, blastoceles also present in, okay, containing pluripotent stem cells. Totipotent stem cells is cleavage formation after blastocyst containing pluripotent stem. Okay, it isolated pluripotent is the form inner cell mass. Okay, form inner cell mass. Next is the hematopoietic. Hemato means blood cell formation. So it was first one isolated pluripotent is the cultured pluripotent, and hemopoietic is the hem means blood, so blood cell formation. Okay, next neural is tissue specific means tissue neural means here neuron system is formation. Okay, next one mesenchymal. SCSC means stem cells. Okay, mesenchymal stem cell form is the connective tissue, like mesenchyme means bone and bone marrow is example, and pulp of the teeth is also mesenchymal. Okay, connective tissue, bones and cartilages, very important. Mesenchymal stem cell formation, connective tissue, bones, cartilages, etc. Okay. Next, first one is pluripotent. Pluripotent stem cells more potential to become any type of cells. What is pluripotent? Pluripotent is different from the totipotent. The cells that can be modified into all other type of cells. All other type of cells except placenta are known as pluripotent. ఒక ప్లజెంటా తప్ప అన్ని ఏర్పరుస్తుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ pluripotent example pancreatic islet cells, pancreas. Next one is hematopoietic cells, and third one is hemato means RBC, WBC, blood platelet. Next cardiomyocyte. Cardio means heart muscles also formation is cardiomyocytes. Neurons, neuron formation in neurons. Okay, next one hepatocyst. Okay, this was pluripotent. Okay, pluripotent means to form all another type of cells except only placenta. Placenta తప్ప అన్ని ఏర్పరుస్తుందని చెప్పవచ్చు. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ మల్టీపోటెంట్ స్టెమ్ సెల్స్. మల్టీ అనగానే మనం differentiated from uni or pluripotent. Okay, for example stem cells of multipotent stem cells can give rise to only a limited number of cells, like hematopoietic cells. This can be differentiated into Multi means RBC, WBC, blood platelet only. Okay, here you see to brain. Multi means limited in what the cell can become. First one is brain. Okay, brain is neuron cells, heart is cardiac muscle cells, bone marrow is the blood cells, or like RBC, WBC, or multi means only multimedia అంటుంటారు కదా, చాలా ఒక్క కణం అనేక అంటుంటారు కదా, మల్టీపోటెంట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ బ్రెయిన్, హార్ట్, బోన్ మ్యారో ఎగ్జాంపుల్. నెక్స్ట్ future classification, or first one embryonic stem cells, embryonic germ cells, adult stem cells. Okay, first embryonic stem cells types of first one embryonic stem cells is embryonic stem cells definition is the embryo means embryonic stem cells are present in the embryo. These cells are derived from the epiblast tissue of the inner cell mass of a blastocyst. Embryonic stem cells are pluripotent cells. Okay, very important. Embryonic cells are pluripotent cells. They give rise three primary germ layers. First one is ecto, endo, meso. They can develop into more than 200 cell types of the adult body is called embryonic stem cells. Okay, first cells found early or less than 2 weeks in the development on embryo. Okay, embryonic stem cells are the most versatile because they can become any cell in the body, including fetal stem cells and adult stem cells. Embryonic stem or ES cells are taken from inside the blastocyst, a very early stage embryo. Okay, next this continued of embryonic stem cells. The blastocyst is a ball of about 50 to 100 cells, and it is not yet implanted in the womb. It is made up of an outer layer of the cells, a filled place, and a group of cells called the inner cell mass. Embryonic stem cells are found in the inner cell mass. Okay, yes. Next, isolation of human embryonic stem cells. Human embryonic stem cell. Okay, this diagram purely we observe. Embryo means we observe to in embryo present only embryo is called embryonic stem cells. Okay, present in the embryo. These cells are derived from the epiblast tissue of the inner cell mass of blastocyst. Okay, first we say to egg, sperm is in vitro, in vivo we all know, but in vitro culture or in vitro fertilization form zygote. Okay, fertilization is the in vitro. Okay, vitro means T word is the test tube అని పెట్టుకోండి. టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ బేబీ అని వింటారు కదా, టెస్ట్ ట్యూబ్ బేబీ ఈజ్ ద ఇన్ విట్రో fertilization. Form to zygote. Zygote is formed to cell division. Cell division in days 5 to 7 days to form is that form the trophoblast. Trophoblast, human embryo formed to trophoblast to form the blastocyst. Okay, inner cell mass source of embryonic stem cells. So we already discussed inner cell mass. Okay, inner cell mass of blastocyst embryonic stem cells are pluripotent. Okay, they give rise into 3 primary germ layer. One is ecto, endo and mesoderm. It can develop into more than 200 cells type of the adult body. So here isolated inner cell mass, grow cell from inner cell mass in culture. Second step is cultured human embryonic stem cells. Okay, specific cells types are one first formation of skin cells, next one smooth muscle cells, liver cells, another cells type are neurons. For example, it can develop more than 200 cells of the adult body. Okay, adult body. Next diagram of multi-cell formation from zygote. Okay, multi-cell formation of zygote, for example, multi means chala antaru, multimedia antuntaru kada, oka kanam aneka kanam. For example, multi means multipotent stem cells differentiated from the pluripotent cells. Multipotent stem cells can give rise to only a limited member of cell type, only limited member. For example, hemopoietic stem cells. These can be differentiated into RBC, WBC and blood platelets only. Okay, we observe this. After a zygote is formation, blastocyst is the first zygote. Morula, blastula, gastrula, we all know it. But blastula stage is formed after it gastrula. Gastrula is, blastula means 2 germ layer form is ecto and endo, but in gastrula stage of ecto and endo and mesoderm is formation. So it's very important. Here we observe two. First one is ectoderm. Ectodermal formation layer only. ecto మీరు బాగా ఇది ఎంఎస్సి బిట్లో వచ్చే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మీరు ఇది రాసుకోండి. ఎలా అంటే ఎక్టోడర్మ్ నుంచి ఏమి ఏర్పడతాయి, బాగా ఎన్నోసార్లు అడిగినటువంటి క్వశ్చన్. ఫస్ట్ వన్ స్కిన్ సెల్స్ ఏర్పడతాయి. నెక్స్ట్ ఎపిడర్మిస్ ఏర్పడుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకొకటి న్యూరాన్స్ ఏర్పడతాయి. న్యూరాన్ అనగానే న్యూరాన్ ఆఫ్ బ్రెయిన్ అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్టోడర్మ్ నుంచి ఏర్పడేటువంటి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటిదంటే పిగ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ సెల్స్. పిగ్మెంట్ మీన్స్ పిగ్మెంట్ cells, very important. Next multiple is ectoderm. Next one is mesoderm. Mesoderm or middle layer formation, which means important is okay, cardiac muscle means here heart muscle is cardiac muscle. And next sliding filament movement of the muscle is leg movement. Next one is the tubule cell of the kidney. Okay, kidney. Next, red blood cells means RBC. Next, smooth muscles also formation. Okay, smooth muscle in gut. Okay, we observe to mesodermal formation is muscular system. Muscular system, first only one RBC and tubule cell of the kidney. Kidney lo tubule cell formation. Next one is the third sorry for the disturbance. Okay, endoderm or formation into, first one is pancreatic cell and next thyroid cells. Next one lung cells, very important, lung cells like alveolar cell, lung cells like alveolar cells. Next germ layer, germ cells form only, like germ means egg sperm, very important, egg or sperm or egg formation. Two, everyone should note this point because MSc entrance also to give. Embryonic stem cells, where we find embryonic stem cells are found in only blastocyst. Blastocyst cells inside means inner cell mass, outer layer of cell or inner cell mass only, we embryonic stem cell inner only, outer not inner. Okay, inner embryonic stem cells take from the inner cell mass, very important MS. Culture in the lab to grow more cells filled with nutrient. Okay, next embryonic stem cells that can do which embryonic. First, we all also observe mesodermal means chordionic muscles and skeleton muscle like sliding filament movement formation and tubule cells of the kidney, red blood cells and smooth muscle in gut is mesodermal. Meso means middle layer. Next endoderm means internal layer is lung cells like alveolar cells, thyroid cells, pancreatic cells. So it forms only endoderm. Ecto means outer layer is external layer. Skin cells of epidermis. Skin cells of epidermis are important. Neuron cells and pigmented cells. Okay. Second one, embryonic stem cells Challenges. First, embryonic stem cells form to grow under condition A, B, C, D. Okay. First, under condition A to form only skin. Skin is the ectodermal layer formation. And a neuron and blood, liver, both ecto, endo, mesodermis formation. Okay. Embryonic germ cells we all also discuss. Next, go to adult stem cells. Adult embryonic we observe adult. Adult means adult stem cells are present in adult animals only. These are also known as somatic stem cells. Somatic means body formation. Somatic stem cells, adult stem cells found in the bone marrow and in the blood of umbilical cord. Okay, found only bone marrow and the umbilical cord blood. Okay, it only found. Okay, the types of stem cells are present in the bone marrow. They are hematopoietic stem cells and stromal cells. Hemopoietic cells, stem cells differentiation into all type of blood cells. Stromal cells differentiated in the bone cartilages, adipose and fibrous connective tissue. The barrier in between the mother and child during umbilical cord. Artificial liver is prepared from the first time by using stem cells of umbilical cord. Okay, stem cells is adult stage only, use only this all. Okay, adult stem cells, for example, adult stem cells here example of blast cells, formation of stem cells like neuron, epithelial cells, chondrocells and red blood cells, fat cells, enterocytes, cardiac cells. Okay, tissue adult stem cells where we found in the tissues. Okay, this brain adult stem cells located brain and spinal cord. Another one is cornea and retina. Lungs, liver, skeletal muscles, epithelia of digestive system and pancreas, bone marrow, epithelia of skin. Okay. Hematopoietic stem cells. Here we observe multipotential hematopoietic Poietic stem cells is the hemocytoblast. First one, common myeloid progenitor. Myeloid progenitor or myeloid cells అని మీకు చాలాసార్లు ఎంఎస్బి myeloid cells అంటే first megakaryocytes, like formation of thrombocytes. Prothrombin is blood clotting time to use. Okay, after wounding formation. Okay, first one is the erythrocyte and mast cells, myeloblast. Okay, myeloblast. Here myeloid cells is formed to myeloblast, mast cells and erythrocytes. Myeloblast form to basophils, neutrophils, eosinophils, monocytes. Okay, monocytes. Okay, granulocyte cells are WBC to form in myeloblast cells. Myeloblasts. Okay, monocytes form to macrophages and dendritic cells. Macrophages and dendritic cells. Okay, next common lymphoid progenitor. First one, lymphoid. Lymphoid means natural killer cells. So large granular lymphocytes. These were small lymphocytes are T, B lymphocytes. Okay, B lymphocyte to form to plasma cells. Very important portion. B lymphocyte to form plasma cells is a small lymphoid cells. Natural killer cell is the large granular lymphoids. Okay, lymphoid cell is a very important. Lymphoid pathogen means natural killer. Next one, B and T lymphocyte. B lymphocyte form to plasma cell. This is very important. Next, we also discuss hematopoietic cells. Okay, this cell transplantation, how it transplantation to, for example, self renewal. Differentiation means multipotent. Okay, hemopoietic stem cells are used to treat patient with disorders of the blood, including some cancers. Okay. Okay, sources of hematopoietic stem cells in human. First one is umbilical cord blood and peripheral blood and bone marrow. Blood cells production in a critical lifelong process. How it critically form? Stem cells are unique in their ability to self-renew. Okay, these cells are formation bone marrow to blood cells. Okay, cord blood. Umbilical cord blood is also known as placental blood. It is the blood that flow in the circulation of the development fetus in the womb. After the baby's birth, the leftover blood in the umbilical cord and placenta is called cord blood. This blood is a rich source of stem cells. Okay, uses for cord blood stem cells. ఓకే, యూసెస్ చాలా ఉంటాయి వీటిలలో, ఎన్నో రకాలుగా యూసెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఓకే. ట్రాన్స్ప్లాంటేషన్ ఇంటూ 21st సెంచరీ, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనము ఫస్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఇవి కొన్ని డిసీజ్ కూడా కొన్ని డయాబెటీస్ మిలిటస్ అండ్ పార్కిన్సన్ డిసీజెస్ అండ్ muscular dystrophy diseases, and this is released to spinal cord and some cancer also. Okay, the uses of stem cells. The following uses of stem cells current research show in the greater promise for the treat for the only heart disease, liver disease, diabetes, stroke, and multiple sclerosis, Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease అంటే ఇవి మతిమరుపు అంటుంటారు. ఆల్జీమర్స్ అంటే మెమరీ లాస్ అంటారు కాబట్టి ఆల్జీమర్ డిసీజ్ అండ్ పార్కిన్సోని ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇవన్నీ న్యూరల్ డిజార్డర్స్. అంటే చిన్న వయసులో మనం యాక్టివ్గా ఉంటాం, ఓల్డ్ ఏజ్లో బాగా కండరాలు వణుకు అనేది ఉంటుంది కదా, దాన్ని ఈ పార్కిన్సన్ డిసీజ్ అని చెప్పు. నెక్స్ట్ స్పైనల్ కార్డ్ ఇంజూరీ అండ్ స్పైనల్ కార్డ్ ఇంజూరీ కూడా ఈ రకమైనటువంటి. నెక్స్ట్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇమ్యూనో మార్కర్స్ ఫర్ ద హీమోటోపాయిటిక్ స్టెమ్ సెల్స్. ఓకే, సిడి అంటే కాంపాక్ట్ డిస్క్ అంటుంటారు, కాంపాక్ట్ డిస్క్. ఇప్పుడు మనం CD4 సెల్స్ అని అంటుంటాం. ఎక్కడ అవి ఇప్పుడు టీ లింఫోసైడ్, బి లింఫోసైడ్లో మనం చూసే ఉంటాం. ఇక్కడ 34 అండ్ CD133 అని ఉంది, అంటే 133 అనొచ్చు. మరి సీకిట్ రిసెప్టార్ అండ్ థాయ్1 అంటే CD90, CD59 ప్లస్ CD110, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం చూడవచ్చు. ఇవి యూజెస్ అని చెప్పచ్చు. స్టెమ్ సెల్స్ అప్లికేషన్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి, డిఫరెంట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్, అంటే ఇలా ఒకదానిపైన ఒకటి అప్లికేషన్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. ఇలా ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ లివర్ సెల్స్, మస్క్యూల్ సెల్స్, బ్లడ్ సెల్స్ అండ్ ఇంటెస్టైనల్ సెల్స్, నర్వ్ సెల్స్. నెక్స్ట్ డిసీజెస్ ఉంటాయి, నేను చెప్పాను డయాబెటీస్, స్పైనల్ కార్డ్ ఇంజూరీ, పార్కిన్సన్స్ డిసీజ్, హార్ట్ డిసీజ్, జెనెటికల్ బేస్డ్ డిసీజ్ అండ్ సిస్టిక్ ఫైబ్రోసిస్. నెక్స్ట్ హంటింగ్టన్స్ డిసీజ్ అనేటువంటివి చాలా ఉంటాయి. సిస్టిక్ ఫైబ్రోసిస్ అనేటువంటిది, ఇవి సిస్టిక్ ఫైబ్రోసిస్ అనేటువంటి మనకు రెస్పిరేటరీకి సంబంధించినటువంటిది, అది వ్యాధి. ఆస్తమా అంటుంటాం కదా, ఆ టైప్. ఈ విధంగా మనం ఏ విధంగా స్టెమ్ సెల్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తామో ఇది చూడండి ప్రాసెస్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో మనం కలుస్తాం.